Well, this next story is not about Halloween per se. It's about lawn care, but this is a good time of year to talk about it, in part because of a name, zombie trees. Have you heard of them? You might have to deal with one in your yard. If so, we're happy to have arborist Will Nelson here from the Davey Tree Expert Company joining us to talk about it and what we can do about it. Good to meet you, sir. Thanks for joining us this early in the morning.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, glad to have you here. All right, I'm as curious as anyone to know what a zombie tree is. I mean, the first question I had for you when I walked in is it different than a dead tree? And the answer was yes, it is, I guess, different.
Yeah, a dead tree, you're going to not see any foliage on it. You may see a live, kind of healthy tree, but there may be hidden defects that are caused by a number of factors due to the environment, due to insect and disease pests.
Right.
Yeah.
So these are trees that do. I like, so the term zombie fits. I mean, I guess zombies don't look healthy, but I get the idea.
Right.
These are trees that otherwise might look healthy, but they're not. Why don't we talk about, is there a simple way a layperson and not an expert can identify what is a zombie tree? Like, are there warning signs?
Yeah, absolutely. So just, every homeowner should be on the lookout, just taking a walk around their yard, looking up. Mm-hmm. You may see some dead, decaying branches. You may see some cracks in the trunk or in some major limbs. Those are, cause for pause. Also, right. Look down. You may see some mushrooms or other wood decaying fungus kind of growing around the base of the tree. That's something you should have looked at.
Right. So I get the sense these are sort of warning signs, but not definite signs, right? If you see it, maybe then that's when you want to call in an arborist?
Exactly, yeah.
What are the dangers of having zombie trees?
I mean, so each tree kind of poses its own certain amount of risk, depending on how close it is to your house.
Right.
So you just never really know.
You never know,
yeah.
And it's good to know. So if you find them, I mean, is there a way you can save a zombie tree, or is it at this point we just got to sort of try to get rid of it if you think it's going to pose a problem?
Yeah, there's a number of things we can do. Proper pruning techniques, removing the dead and damaged branches.
Right.
Just proper care and maintenance of your trees.
Okay, and I think even more importantly, if our trees are healthy, is there anything we can do to stop this from happening? You said there's so many different potential causes. I feel like it could be overwhelming trying to stop it all.
Right. Yeah. Just give your local arborist a call and have them come out, do an assessment, and there are a number of treatments and things that we can do to help prevent trees from succumbing to a number of different issues.
Problems, and that's why you need people like the Davey Tree Expert Company coming in, because I wouldn't know what I'm looking at. I like that idea. Look up for dead branches, decaying branches. Look down for, like you said, wood decaying fungus and things like mushrooms like that. And that's, if you see them and you're worried, you might want to call in an expert. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to join us. It's always good to learn something new.
Absolutely.
Because this is something I know nothing about. But yeah, as we get over to meteorologist Rachel Piscatelli here, I mean, it's not a zombie tree that I had to worry about, but I had a clearly dead tree that I was trying to ignore. And then Tropical Storm Isaias came, and I watched it go down and take our power lines with it. And they're just the regret as I was watching it fall, saying, why did I not do something about it earlier?
Well, during some of these storms, and it doesn't take much, especially if the tree is already kind of struggling with its root systems and things like that. You get a ground that's saturated, and that tree comes tumbling over. That's why we often talk about that during our severe storm coverage and also during some of our specials that we have going on.